Hi guys, hi. How's it going? How y'all doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I am unboxing my Beautylish Lucky Bags, and as you saw in the thumbnail, I have two. So if that sounds like something you're interested in watching, please keep on watching. For those of you new here, hi, my name is Donna, the lover of all things high-end, colorful beauty and self-care. Ultimately, this is my self-care. I love to come out here and talk to you guys about makeup, all things coming into my collection, leaving my collection as it pertains to beauty. It is what curbs the anxiety. The squirrels in my brain slow down just a little bit, and I just love it. So I hope that you're here for it. I hope that you love it as much as I do. I hope that you find that you enjoy hanging out with me. I'm kind of a kick in the pants to hang out with, and that you want to subscribe before you go. And with that all said and done, let's jump into this unboxing where we're going to see what's in these lucky bags. For those of you in the beauty space, you know what these lucky bags are all about. On Boxing Day, Beautylish puts out, I think it's 5 different avenues in which you can purchase a mystery box, right? And they're expensive. The regular size mystery box is $75. The extra large mystery box is $150. This has become a part of my Christmas present every single year. I do typically buy my own Christmas presents, but you guys will see I have a video coming out later this week or maybe even next week about what I got for Christmas, because I got stuff for Christmas this year, which is weird. But I usually buy my own Christmas presents, so I've just made this a part of my Christmas presents every single year, and I usually get the extra large. So this is my, I think, 5th year getting them, maybe 6th. The first year I got a regular bag. The last several years, it's the only time I've ever gotten a regular bag. The rest have been extra large. So with tax and shipping and all the things, this cost me $186. That said, it was what I anticipated was going to be my only Christmas present. Then this year, for the first time ever, on the 16th of January, they decided that they were going to relaunch them and push them back out to everybody, and you can only purchase one. So I didn't think anything of it. I really did think that I was going to get my stuff kicked back to me, telling me that I couldn't purchase it because I had already had one. Well, it went through. So I have two extra large bags that I didn't anticipate spending all the money on for the second one, but it is what it is, and I'm excited because I get to unbox 2. Typically I wouldn't do this, especially not this year, because I'm a struggling business owner now. They always come in a box just like this, even though they're called a lucky bag. And as I said, you purchase them on the 26th of December, and then they ship out towards the end of January. I just got mine. Just got them. And I got them both at the same time, even though they were ordered almost 3 weeks apart. So all I have done is cut open the bottom of it so that it's easy to open. We don't have to do that on camera. And you open it up, and this is what you see. So this box was packed by Marisol. So thank you so much, Marisol, for packing my lucky box. And then you have some things in here, and this is what the paper looks like this year. I have saved the paper from every year because I think that the paper is super fun, and you can, mine hardly ever come with the sticker actually attached down, but they all have this little card that talks about the paper and the year and why it's here. And then everything inside there is in bubble wrap. So I'm trying really hard not to figure out what's part of the bubble wrap, but this paper is super cute. It's got all kinds of little lucky charms on it. So we have lucky pennies, we have a heart, we have the lucky cat, we have other things that maybe aren't lucky, like this chili pepper, but we have a 4-leaf clover, we have a horseshoe, hands with the fingers crossed, a wishbone. We have all kinds of stuff on here. They package everything really well. There's some of this on the bottom as well, so I'm just going to toss that aside. I like to save the paper, so we're going to try and pull this off as gently as possible so it doesn't mar the paper. But this is what the card looks like this year, Lucky Bag 2026. And it says, for 2026, we gathered a collection of good luck charms, each one a sign that luck can find you anywhere. We hope that the surprises inside remind you that good things are already on their way. Lucky bag, hashtag Lucky Bag 2026, hashtag BEAUTYLISH. And I'm so excited to open this up. I like to preface this with saying I have a massive collection. I don't purchase these thinking that I'm going to get stuff that I don't have, although that is the hope. But sometimes you do. I mean, last year I got almost everything in my last year's lucky bag was stuff I already had. The good news is that as a content creator, I do a giveaway every single year. So stuff that I do have that is in this bag, I might put into my giveaway. But I'm also a member of a BEAUTYLISH conversation Facebook page that does trades and stuff like that. So I might do that if I get things that I already have. So let's open this paper. Excuse the paper ruffling. Let's pull out the first thing. And the first thing I see here is the Holifrog Situational Skincare Galilee Hyaluronic Acid Antioxidant. I think I've gotten this before from them, but weirdly, I think that the one I had from them before was kind of short and stout, and this is kind of tall. So maybe this is different. This is definitely different from the one that I received from them before. This is what this looks like, so I'll have to look that up. I'm not sure. This is definitely different than the Galilee that I had received from them before. So this is a hyaluronic acid and antioxidant hydrating serum for replenishment and hydration. It says for skin types with soft, bouncy, and dewy ambitions. So all of them. It's so funny. Glass skin, not glass ceilings. I love it. I love it. Okay. So I'm excited about this. I like skincare, and this is different than the Holifrog Galilee that I've received from them before. So I don't know. Let me look that up. I'm trying to be quick because I know this is going to be a super long video. If I don't, oh yeah, there, sure enough. Holifrog Galilee Antioxidant, which is interesting though, because the only one I'm seeing on BEAUTYLISH is the short squatty one. I see something similar to this that is a Sunnyside Sea Glow serum that's tall and in the same kind of like component that this one is. But the only Holifrog Galilee that they have on BEAUTYLISH is this guy. So this does show up on the Derm store, or lovelyskin.com is where I'm seeing it. Shows up on there as a $50 item that's on sale right now there. So let's write that down. $50 item. Okay, let's pull another item. Oribe Hair Alchemy Heatless Styling Balm. Listen, I am a lover of Oribe skincare. My favorite dry shampoo is the Gold Lush dry shampoo. So I'm actually kind of excited about this, but especially so because I don't use heat on my hair. So to have a heatless styling balm is actually quite fantastic for my hair because I don't use heat on my hair. So that's interesting. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's look this guy up. All right, this guy retails for $48 for 5 fluid ounces, which seems absolutely insane to me, but it makes sense because that Oribe dry shampoo that I was talking about is $50. So this says style au natural with the Oribe Hair Alchemy Heatless Styling Balm. Take a break from heat tools and use this lightweight balm to define heatless styles and air dried waves. I love this. I love this because typically when we get a hair styling product, it's really wrapped around, you know, people that use hot tools in their hair, and I just don't. So really excited to have that. As a matter of fact, I gave a hot tool away in my last giveaway because I had received it in gratis and I just don't use hot tools. Ah, my ring got stuck. Okay. This is This is the U Beauty Plasma Lip Compound. I have heard really horrible things about this product, so I'm not sure that I want to try it. It's got ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and peptides, and it is in the shade. So this is just a little tiny tube of what looks like Sunday Riley lip butters. So the Plasma Lip Compound is what I got, and I got it in the shade Tulle, and this, no, this is $68. That's bunk for a little tiny tube of lipstick that can't possibly be any larger. I mean, I'm not going to open it because I'm not likely going to use this, but that is the color that I got. It is kind of like a creamy peachy color. I've heard really horrible things about this product. I'm probably not going to use it, but that is a $68 lip product. And it's not even a brand that I've heard from, so that's ridiculous. And this is our Good Molecules product, and I am actually super excited about this product. I use eye gels all the time, so this has a thing of caffeine energizing hydrogel eye patches, and it has the Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel in it, and I have a Yerba Wake Up Eye Gel in my eye care products that I absolutely have used and absolutely love, so I'm actually excited about this, but this is probably the least, well, definitely. Good Molecules is the house brand for Beautylish. It's now sold at Ulta as well. It's like the same kind of price points as, what is that brand? I can't even remember the brand's name. That is real simple, but it's a real simple brand that you don't really, oh my god, what is the brand called? I can't remember. White packaging. You guys are probably all screaming at me through the screen. Yes, I know I'm ridiculous right now that I can't remember what it is, but Good Molecules is definitely an inexpensive brand, but still a really decent brand, actually. Yeah, this is $24 for those two products in there, which is exciting because there's two products in there. I'm really happy that they gave us a kit, and it's not another like toner or anything like that, but also $24 is not gonna make or break the price point of this box. Okay. This is a nail polish. This is by Manicurist, and it is a Nail Care Effects Active Shine highlighting nail polish, which I don't 100% understand, but I actually think that this is kind of pretty and could possibly be a nail polish that I wore. I'm not going to open it yet because who knows if I'll be keeping this, but I don't think I've ever seen them put a nail polish in the boxes before, so it's interesting that they're putting a nail polish in the box. Oh, there's a ton of them on their website. It looks like they're a really good like nail polish brand for restorative reasons. Like they have Active SOS, Active Shine, Active Moisture. This is $19 for this nail polish, and it is on the website, as you guys can see here. And I'll of course take some screenshots. It says the first highlighter treatment nail polish to naturally illuminate your nails. So maybe it's supposed to look like your natural nail with a little bit of oomph, like your nails but better kind of mindset. I'm okay with that. I might use it. Armus Beauty Living Luminizer. I have this already. I got this in a Beautylish Lucky Box years ago, but it is super old. But honestly, I don't use it enough to have another one, so I will likely go ahead and either put that in a giveaway box or try and swap it. It does look like this guy is $40. That, I mean, I guess, because it's technically a highlighter, but it seems crazy to me that this is $40. But this is what it looks like. It is just, I mean, it almost looks like nothing like Vaseline. in here. When I got it the first time, I was like, what is this? How am I supposed to use this? But it's actually quite pretty. It is actually quite pretty. And I'm pretty sure maybe I have this. Yep. I could feel the packaging, so I knew it was a Natasha Denona mini, but I have this mini. This is the mini My Dream, and we all know the mini My Dream is $27. I really love these boxes because you get like the super big price point, you know, brands like Natasha and Denona, and oh, no. I also have this. This is the Denona Myrex Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette. This is the one that has, you know, the 2 pans of each shade, one being a pomade, one being a powder. And this is actually not a new, neither is this, to be honest. Neither one of these are new palettes. This has been out for years. This has been out like many years. This has been out for, I think, 2 years at this point. So last year when it was going into the boxes, I think it was newer, new-ish at that point in time. But that being said, last year when they were going into the boxes, so why are we putting them in this year's boxes? Usually Beautylish will really make sure newer things are going into the boxes, but newer things that maybe aren't selling. But again, like I said, I'm not mad. I don't go into this thinking that I'm gonna get something that I don't already have. I didn't get, there's got to be one more thing in here because there's always a brush in these. Oh, yep. Oh, ah, ah. So the last thing just fell out. The last thing is a brush, and it is a Sonia G brush, but it is a mini Sonia G brush. This is the mini jumbo blender, and I have several Sonia G brushes that I have gotten in the past. So these are 3 Sonia G brushes that I've gotten in the past, and I also have a Wayne Goss brush that I got in the past. And last year I got this mini brush, and this is a mini contour, right? Mini base is what it's called. This is my favorite brush for cream contour, so I love them. But I also have a full-size worker brush that reminds me a lot of the large blender. I mean, they're the same. They're the same. So that being said, I'm happy to have another one because I'm always in need of brushes. So there's that. And this Sonia G brush retails for $28, even though it's a mini. Do I love this box? Maybe not. I definitely think that we could have had better products in here, right? But I also think that mostly I think that because this is the second year in a row where I've had the palettes that were, well, I guess the second year in a row that I've had the big palette that was in my box. Last year I had the golden, and that's the one that I got in the box. But again, it was a new palette then, so it was good, and I just gave it to a friend for her birthday. But to also have the mini palette that they put in here, I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed I didn't get something that I don't already have. I am excited about this guy here. I am really excited about the hair balm because I don't use hot tools on my hair. I'm kind of intrigued by the Holifrog product. This will definitely be changed out. This could probably go as well, and this could be traded as well. So of the products that I got, 3 of the 8 products, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 3 of the 8 products are likely what is in it for me. And those 8 products, one of them is $48. The Holifrog is $50, and the energizing eye set is $24. So I definitely did not get my money's worth out of this bag, but only time will tell, because if I trade any of these out, it might actually end up panning out, right? And also, Like, truth be told, because some of these I do put into a giveaway, like, that's just one thing that I don't have to buy. So let's jump into the second box. And the second box intrigues me just a little bit more. This is the one that came secondarily, I do believe. Actually, I don't know which one is the one I purchased first, which one I purchased second. This one intrigues me because it is quite a bit bigger than the other one. So, and I just cut it open just like the last one. So let's see where we're at. This one was packed by Lori. So thank you, Lori, for packing this box. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Oh, sorry, Zeus. Oh, this one's sticker on the paper is kind of stuck. Okay, get the paper. This one doesn't look to have anything in it besides what's in this bag. Again, so it's maybe nothing special. Pull out the first thing. Ooh, an Augustinus Bader hair oil. I'm actually really excited about this also. I use hair oil all the time because I put Vivids in my hair and my hair is always lacking moisture, and I love Augustinus Bader. Last year, I got a full skincare kit from Augustinus Bader. It's amazing. So expensive. This stuff is so expensive. So let's look and see what the price point on this is. Oh yeah, so the hair oil from Augustinus Bader is $62. So that is likely going to be a large portion of this box's, you know, net worth. But I am actually really super excited about this hair oil. I have hair oil here on my desk because it's something I use every single day. And this one, specifically this Verb, is so good. I love this stuff so much. Okay. Where the hell is the opening? Okay. Ooh, this is heavy. Vintner's Daughter Active Renewal Cleanser for brightening and balancing. This is a face wash. I think I've heard of this, but I've never used anything from this brand. Which might be because this is a cleanser that is $105. What? Why? Is it made of gold? An advanced formula that combines double cleansing into a single step to brighten and balance the skin. Oh, I see. Because they are telling you that it is 2 cleansers in one. So that is what it looks like. And as you guys can see, $105. I would never spend $105 on a cleanser. Ever. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. Kitsch scrunchies. Do you guys see my hair? Can you imagine these big puffy scrunchies in my hair? Probably not. I would also wager to say that they are too big for my daughter's hair as well. Maybe not my oldest daughter's hair, but definitely too big for my youngest daughter's hair. These are Universal Fit Cloud Scrunchies, 3-piece set in Garden Bouquet, and they are $12. Cannot be choosy. This is a surprise box. I feel a potential duplicate. Yep. Here we are, Natasha Denona My Dream palette. Again, $27. That was quick. This is a blush by Surat in the shade Poncho, maybe. That is wild. That is a wild coral, but that's okay. I like wild corals. I have had a Surat blush in the past, but it was a liquid blush with a kind of like a foamy tip. It was weird, and I ended up getting rid of it. Oh, I wonder if these go into these palettes that I'm seeing on here. I wonder if they're supposed to be like magnet. I wonder if it's magnetic. Let's see. Is it magnetic? Nope. Nope. It sure isn't. It sure isn't magnetic. Okay. I will tell you that this blush feels really just very cheap. It's like a slidey blush, but it comes all the way out, so it can be slid either way in this component, but it's just really super thin plastic, and this blush is $35. So I get it because it's, you know, the amount that a regular size blush would be. I do believe maybe slightly smaller actually. How big is this? Let's get out our magnifying glass because that writing is too small for me. 0.14 ounces or 4 grams, and it is $35. There are 17 shades, and the one I got does seem to be rather wild. Ooh, the one I got, that shows it, but this is it on a swatch. That's crazy. That looks kind of hot pink. And that seems really, really like more watermelon than it looks here in the packaging. I don't know. I might put that up for trades as well, but $35 for that little tiny blush seems crazy ridiculous. Oh, I got another Sonia G brush. This is a pencil brush. Yeah, pencil S. So maybe pencil small is what that means. But this one is a full-size brush, which I'm happy to have because the minis do kind of get lost in my brush collection over here. But that brush is also $28. That seems different to me because the mini was $28. This is a Mob Beauty lipstick, and I actually have a Mob Beauty lipstick that I got last year that I actually quite like, but this says Frost in the shade Paradox. And this is just the lipstick, not the actual component, which is interesting, but it comes in a component, so there's that, but the component is cardboard. So this is the shade, and it does appear to be a frosty pink. I mean, immediately to my brain is the words no, because I'm just not a frosty lipstick kind of person. But I do like a frosty gloss, so we'll see. I don't know, that's kind of a pretty color. Let's look it up. I really enjoy the Mob Beauty one that I have, that I got last year. Frost lipstick by Mob Beauty in the shade Paradox is definitely frosty. I don't know. Maybe. So that is it. The great thing about it is it does look actually quite sheer on the lips-ish over the top of something else. So these are photos of it with and without something underneath it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I can do it. We'll see. We'll see. I'll use my lip brush. Oh, here's our Good Molecules product. This is, oh, I forgot to tell you, that is $24 for that guy. And then we have our Good Molecules kit for this box, and this is the Snow Globe Minis box, and it has a hyaluronic acid serum, a discoloration correcting serum, a niacinamide serum, and a lightweight daily moisturizer. So let's look this guy up. Okay, I don't see this guy on the website, and I don't see minis for the Good Molecules products on the website either. But each one of these products sells for a very low price of $6, except for the discoloration serum, which sells for $12 in the 30 ml size or 1 fluid ounce size. So I just took that price point, split it in half, and then added it all together, which would make this guy a $15 product. All right, and then 1, 2, this feels vaguely familiar. Oh, it's the other one that I also have. So I got the Danessa Myrex Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. This is the pinks and mauves of the same palette as the last box. So I don't think I said so, but these are $68 palettes. So do I have everything? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I do believe I have everything. Let's just pull this out just in case. Yep, we have everything out of that box. Paper. Oh, this one has 2 sheets of paper. Yep. Okay. Let's find some totals. So just to recap, we got the Good Molecules mini set, which is a bunch of serums. We got the Augustinus Bader hair oil, which I'm so excited about. The Vintner's Daughter cleanser, which is so stupid expensive. I would never pay for it, but I'm excited to have it. Scrunchies, which I don't want nor need. 2 palettes, which I already have in my collection and are almost exact duplicates of what was in the last box. I have the Mob Beauty Frost lipstick, which we'll see. The Serum blush, which we will probably trade out. And then the pencil brush, which I'm so excited for, from Sona G. And that means this box, we have 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 of the 8 products in this box, which is also just kind of a hit and miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I forgot to count the brush in the last one. So the last one had 4 out of 9 products. This one has 4 out of 9 products. I definitely shouldn't have gotten 2 boxes for sure. This box that I just went through, total value. This box's total value is $376. You're promised at least double the amount as far as worth goes, and so that definitely happened. I got, double and a half more than what was paid for this box. The last box total was $304. So right at that cutoff point. So will this be my last lucky box unboxing? No. I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it. And like I said, it never really makes me angry that I get stuff in these boxes that I maybe already have. I know that I have a giant makeup collection, so I have to think about it that way. But there's also the, hope that you're going to get like a Sonia G brush or like a makeup item that you've never tried before. And the element of the surprise of it is always super fun. So there's that. Will I ever get 2 again? Probably not. Because that was just dumb on my point. I really did not think that they were going to send the second one through. Because you're only allowed to buy 1. You're only allowed to buy 1. I used the same address, same debit card, same name. Well, same PayPal account because I used my PayPal account. But now I am going to go take pictures of these boxes and post them on my trading Facebook page and see if anybody wants to trade some stuff. So I hope that this video was super fun for you. I had a lot of fun unboxing it. I'm super happy to do this every single year. It's a lot of fun. Did you guys get a BEAUTYLISH lucky bag? And if not, why do you not get them? And if so, what did you get in your BEAUTYLISH lucky bag? And next year, I should really forego it and just spend the money on the products that I want to spend the money on. But the thing about it is that you spend the money and you get double the price point that you're supposed to. But I think it's all a racket. I think it is. 9 times out of 10, a lot of this stuff is already on sale because it's not selling well. So there's that. Let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. I hope that you and yours are well. I hope that you're all safe and healthy and getting along as best that you can. I hope that you're all loving each other, being kind humans, and living your best life. And until next time, bye friends.